I apologize for missing yesterday's devotion. I got caught up in my sermon preparation and until it was too late. Now today, Wednesday the 12th, we read from Numbers chapter 10 about a rather obscure man named Hobab. This is the only time we hear what he does. It's an unusual but important detail in the travels of the Jews toward the Promised Land. Listen, beginning at verse 29. And Moses said to Hobab, the son of Reuel, the Midianite, Moses' father-in-law, "We are setting out for the place of which the Lord said, 'I will give it to you.' Come with us, and we will do good to you, for the Lord has promised good to Israel." But he said to him, "I will not go. I will depart to my own land and to my kindred." And he said, "Please do not leave us, for you know where we should camp in the wilderness, and you will serve as eyes for us. And if you do go with us, whatever good the Lord will do to us, the same will we do to you." So they set out from the mount of the Lord, 3 days' journey. Hobab is asked by Moses to serve as a sort of scout or guide as they begin their trek to the land of Canaan. Now, Hobab stayed with them after the Lord sentenced the people to wander for 40 years after disobeying God by not going up to take possession of the land after the spies returned that Moses sent out. But it's the arrangement that Moses makes with his brother-in-law that we're interested in. The idea of Moses is for Hobab to use his expertise in knowing the lay of the land to give Moses advice on where to camp along the way. We know from the previous chapter that the Lord guided the Hebrews by the pillar of cloud and fire as to when to go, when to stay, and the direction they were to take. But God, it seems, used Hobab as a sort of tour guide to give advice on the best place to make camp when God wanted the Hebrews to stop for the night or for as long as the pillar remained in one place. It's the humility of Moses that strikes me as important. Moses is not too proud to admit he needed help in guiding the people. Now, this is both administrative type help as well as expert knowledge. Hobab, this foreigner to the Hebrews, it seems, knew more about how to go about finding the good places to rest. After all, God gives us this record of him and what his task was. He was not a Jew, yet Moses promises him that whatever good God does for the Jews will be done for Hobab. In fact, the only other mention of Hobab in Scripture comes in Judges that speak of the descendants of Hobab and where they had been settled in the Promised Land. Just as Moses relied on the foreigner Hobab to guide the people home, so we too rely on a foreigner to guide us home to heaven. Jesus is our Hobab. He is foreign to us, having come from God, and yet he comes with the expertise that we need in our travels through this life. And ultimately, like Hobab was given a portion in the Promised Land for his descendants, we, descendants of Christ, are given his portion of a place of rest for us in heaven. Thank God for Hobab, and thank God for Jesus Christ. God's blessings as we journey on. Goodbye.